Hello and welcome to another episode of the Craftsman Creative Podcast. We're still chugging away at chapter after chapter of my next book, Blockbuster, subtitled To Be Determined. Today's chapter is called Stepping Into Your Role as a Leader. And before I do that, I need to talk about Lulu. The team at Lulu has been an incredible partner since I released my last book, Craftsman Creative. And we have partnered on this next book, Blockbuster, to share the ins and outs, the behind the scenes of writing and publishing a book in public. This book would not be possible without them, and I am so grateful for their involvement and their partnership. To learn more about how Lulu can help you get your book out in the world, visit lulu.com, and let's dive into today's chapter. It's a shorter one for you. It's called Stepping Into Your Role as a Leader. The reason I wrote my last book, Craftsman Creative, How 5-Figure Creators Can Build 6-Figure Businesses, is to help creators shift their mindset to start thinking like business owners. So the next shift is to go from business owner to CEO of a team of people who work with you and for you. Often, this means that you're doing less of the artistic or creative work, which can be delegated to others that you hire or contract to make room for more of the business owner responsibilities. So if you started a video production company as a director, cinematographer, and editor, then you need to let go of at least 2 of those roles in order to make room for the responsibilities of being the CEO. So you need to hire a cinematographer or editors and other crew to help you if you want to be the director, but know that you'll hit a ceiling because of the bottleneck of your time. If you can only direct 4 projects a month, then your company can only produce 4 projects a month. If instead you decide to hire a director or 2 or 3 to replace you or supplement your time, then you could produce not only 4, but 8 or 12 projects a month. Your responsibilities as a leader include developing the talent that you hire, providing good pay and working conditions for them, creating opportunities for growth and advancement. You take on aspects of a HR department long before you have an HR department. These things take time, and if you spend all your time in the day-to-day activity of the business, you're neglecting your team, your company, and your future growth. So here's how to take action. First, list out all the activities you do in a given week. You can do this from memory, or you can do some time tracking for a week, where every hour you write down what you did during your workday. Include everything from the creative work, the emails, the meetings, the lunch breaks, everything. Then go back over that list and highlight the activities that only you can do. Okay? First thing you need to highlight is the activities that only you can do. Next, you go back over the list a second time and highlight with a different color the activities you can delegate to someone on your team. If you don't have a team yet, think about what could be handed off to a contractor or virtual assistant. Then you go over the list a third time and cross out anything you can delete from your schedule. Activities that don't deserve your time and attention. It could be things like scrolling social media or getting to inbox 0 or systems that take way too long and need to be built or rebuilt from the ground up. With your list in hand, do some quick calculations to see how much time you're spending doing work that only you can do. You may find you're only using 10 to 15% of your week for that category of work. The goal then is to increase that percentage week over week and month over month. Keep in mind that 100% of your time spent on work that only you can do is an unrealistic goal, especially if your current percentage is less than 50%. You will always have new things that pop up into your schedule that you deem only you can do, but you'll find out after the fact that you could have delegated that. The goal should be to get better each week, not perfection. When you're north of 80% of your time spent on work that only you can do, you will have freed up all of that time on delegate and delete tasks to grow your business. Build new systems, invest in new assets, create new projects, partner with new investors and collaborators, and create the business that only you can build. This isn't about growth at all costs. It's about freedom, freeing up your time to work on things that only you can do, and then creating a business that gives you the financial freedom, freedom of time, and freedom of purpose so that you can have the massive impact you want to have on the world. All right, that's it for today's chapter. Thank you again so much for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.